Hey everybody, from all of us here at Fundraise, you know what time it is. Giving Tuesday is right around the corner. And yeah, it's this amazing day full of generosity, but let's be honest, it can also be just a lot, super stressful. So we put together this little survival guide to help you do more than just survive it. We want you to actually thrive. So what is it for you? A total dream or a complete nightmare? For most of us, I think it's kind of both, right? On one hand, you've got this incredible potential to make a huge impact. But on the other, there's this crushing pressure to perform. It's a real love-hate relationship. And I promise you, you are not alone in feeling that way. All right, let's dive into the first big hurdle, all that noise. On Giving Tuesday, it feels like every single organization is screaming for attention. And if you're a smaller nonprofit, it can feel like you're trying to whisper in the middle of a heavy metal concert. And this, right here, this is the core of it. Your donors are just getting bombarded with these huge, slick, big budget campaigns. And that, well, that sets a really high bar. It's so easy to look at all that and just think, how in the world are we supposed to compete with that? But here is the secret. It's a mindset shift. The real goal isn't to be the loudest or have the flashiest campaign. It's all about connection. Your job is to connect with your donors on a personal level and just validate their desire to be generous. It's about community, not competition. So what are your superpowers in this fight? It's everything that makes you, you. Talk about your unique story, how you got started. Rally your close-knit community. They are your biggest cheerleaders. And show off how being small actually makes you more efficient, how every single dollar goes farther. And seriously, pick up the phone. One real conversation can be way more powerful than 100 email blasts. It shows your donors that they are so much more than just a number. Okay, so once you've figured out how to handle the noise outside, it's time to look inward. Because the whole rush of Giving Tuesday can put a massive strain on two of your most important assets, your donor data and your team. I really can't say this enough. With a flood of donations coming in, and, unfortunately, scammers trying to take advantage of people's kindness, protecting your donors' information is absolutely 100% non-negotiable. It is the bedrock of their trust in you. So, how do you build that trust? Well, first off, make sure you're using a fundraising platform, like Fundraise, for instance, that makes security a top priority. And then, don't be quiet about it. Show your donors what you're doing to protect them. Being totally transparent about your security just shows them that you care and that you've got their back. Check out this number, 25%. What's that about? Well, according to M&R, that's the slice of all online revenue for the entire year that comes in just in December. Just think about what that means for your team. The pressure is just immense. Protecting your team from total burnout is so crucial for a good year-end. Plan everything you can in advance. Automate tasks wherever possible. And please, please don't forget to celebrate. The little things, grabbing some peppermint mochas, or just saying, hey, great job. It makes a world of difference. And make sure people actually take their vacation. They've earned it. All right, let's talk about the heart of it all. It's so easy to get caught up in the numbers and the goals, but what's the why? Why are we even doing this? We need to make sure our campaigns are actually reflecting that true spirit of generosity. The whole Giving Tuesday movement is built on this incredible idea they call radical generosity. It's not just about a financial transaction. It's about recognizing our shared humanity. It's about solidarity, this idea that we're all in it together, both giving and receiving. So how do we actually do that? Well, we have to actively push back on the idea that Giving Tuesday is only for the rich. Use your platform to pass the mic to the communities you serve. Celebrate all the ways people can give, their time, their skills, their voice, not just their money. And when you tell stories, don't just talk about people. Let them tell their own stories in their own words. Now that is real empowerment. Okay, we have covered so much ground here, from dealing with the outside world to managing internal pressures to getting back to the heart of the movement. So what's the big takeaway? How do we wrap this all up into a winning game plan? It really just boils down to this. Instead of just diving headfirst into the chaos, take a breath. Approach Giving Tuesday with a clear plan, with a real focus on what makes you special and a solid commitment to your values. That is how you hit your goals and stay true to your mission at the same time. So, I want to leave you with this question. What's the one thing you're going to do differently this Giving Tuesday? We've really only scratched the surface here today. For way more strategies and a deeper dive, go check out the full survival guide on our blog. The link is right there in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and here's to a successful Giving Tuesday.